This is a ABSN original series.
What's going on, everybody? Kicking off this new podcast we got, man. I'm here, your boy, Unpopular Opinion Sports, with my boy Big Pat Sports Talk, man. And we get into some sports knowledge. Sports knowledge. This is a podcast, man, where we're gonna be talking about all kind of things related to sports, but a little bit outside the box. If you know what I'm saying, man. This is an important one right here today. This is a real important one right here today because we're going to be talking about AI in sports. AI, the AI takeover is upon us. We have to prepare for it. We have to get ready for it. And the best way to do that is with information. That's why we call this sports knowledge. That being said, man, what's good with you, Pat, man? How you feeling tonight, brother?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Ready to talk about some of this knowledge in sports, man. Talk about AI. Is it the future in sports, man? Hey, we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna get into it for you guys, man, right here on Sports Knowledge, man. NYG22 and Big Pat Sports Talk. AI in sports, man. It's gonna be a subject that you're gonna have to touch on here very, very soon.
Yeah,
I think that was a movie. It was a movie back in the day, bro. I think it was called Starship Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
When they had the dudes running around like robots and they were playing football. What if that's the future of football? It's gonna be robots. So now you're gonna be able to get the superstar that can play at 150% every game, all game, every snap, every play. You know, you're gonna be able to get to see that. And they just gonna have green energy bars running around on the field. And when you sorry, you might see a player with a red bar down there. He's malfunctioning a little bit. Like Deontay Banks. He will have a red bar underneath.
Yeah. He need to go get tuned up. So he got some sprockets loose. But yeah, man. AI is here though, man. AI is here, man. All jokes aside, man. I know a lot of y'all know about Chat GPT. A lot of people know about the new analytics movement in sports, and a lot of that's driven by AI. A lot of analytics is driven by AI. That is the start of it. When you're thinking about analytics and the way they come up with these metrics, it's AI driven. It is AI driven. All your PFF scores, all that stuff right there. Don't let them fool you. You know what I'm saying? They've been using this AI. Now all they doing now is giving it to the people and putting it in the forefront. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, man, because I'm going to tell you right now, when this thing hits, bro, it's going to change a lot. And I'm going to tell the people how it's going to affect them.
And you think your psyche is bad now about your team when they lose? Now imagine taking the human element out of it. Now it's really going to let you just go all out. Because now you're not even talking about humans no more. Now when you going off, you ain't even got to think about the human element. You ain't even have to think about, man, that's a human being I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
It's man, that fandom, that fanatic, it's really finna turn into a fanatic. You ain't even gonna say you're a fan no more. You're just gonna go out and say the true meaning. You're a fanatic. Because now it's robots. And now it ain't gonna be GMs and owners running the teams. It's gonna be dudes in lab coats forming new robots. Hey, we got the T9 robot.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's gonna be your NFL draft.
Yep. Which AI player are you gonna pick? You know what I'm saying? Almost like avatars, almost like playing 2K, right?
Yeah.
Almost like playing 2K in real life.
Now it's gonna be Madden in real life.
Right. Madden in real life, 2K in real life,
MLB
MLB
the
the show
Yeah.
in real life. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, it's gonna be something, man. And if you not woke to see it, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna be like, wow.
Let's get into this, man. So I want to read a little bit of this article. And yeah, we're gonna show receipts here tonight. So, you know, pull up a chair. And yeah, tap in. It's gonna be an interesting one. Hit that like button. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section and tell us what you think. But let's get into it, man. So it says right here, the market value of artificial intelligence in sports. The value of the global AI sports market was $2.2 billion, and this is in 2022. This is American Military University. So imagine what it is now. Allied Market Research also notes that by 2032, the market is expected to grow to $29.7 billion.
$29.7 billion. That is richer than your top owners in the NFL right now.
Yeah. This is the AI now. This growth is fueled by the adoption of AI technologies across the sports industry. And this is what we're going to be talking about. Artificial intelligence technology such as computer vision, machine learning, and natural language processing are being deployed to analyze vast amounts of data, provide valuable insights that were previously unattainable. As a result, artificial intelligence has touched nearly every sports organization. What did I tell y'all in the opener?
Yeah.
I told y'all they've been using this. And its impact will continue to grow in the coming years. Let me see. When was this article written? All right, this was written in last year, so a year ago. All right, now we're gonna get into what all this means. And I'm gonna break a lot of this down, you know, and kind of simplify it for everybody. AI in sports, the team benefits. Artificial intelligence is changing the game for sports teams in a big way, from scouting new talent to fine-tuning game strategies. AI gives coaches, managers, and players the tools they need to make smarter decisions. Y'all be talking about these dumbass coaches, right? These dumbass general managers. Well, AI fixes all that, right? Sounds good, doesn't it? Beware. Buyer beware. All right.
Bye, Joe Shane.
Teams can now use data to spot rising stars, track player performances, what I tell you about analytics, and prevent injuries before they happen. Now, this one is key. This one is key. Let's hold on to this for a second. Let me come back to y'all. All right. Prevent injuries before they happen. Now, with AI technology, what AI can do is it can, like, if they put a chip in you or they put some type of AI technology, AI can analyze and predict basically a sickness or something before it happens. So let's put this in a sports aspect, right? So say a player comes out with a knee sprain.
That's what I was going to say.
And they go into the tent and they put the AI on them, however they do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they got They got all types of way. They got nanotechnology. Like this thing goes real deep. We're not gonna get too technical right now. But however they do it, they analyze this player with the AI, and the AI computes it because it's machine learning. It learns as it goes, right? So the more they use it, the better it's gonna get. That's what machine learning means.
That's a fact.
So now what they do is they tell that player, all right, you got a knee sprain, but if you take, the AI says, if you take one more hit, it's a 65.7% chance you're going to have an ACL tear. Now, guess what? They hold that player out. Why do you think it's so many injuries in the NFL nowadays? They are protecting these players because the AI is telling them, hey, if you keep putting this boy out here, it's going to tear his knee up and be done. Why you think they told your boy Jackson Dart what they told him?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? This is all AI driven, y'all. What you think about that, Pat, though? Predicting injuries before they happen.
I think that's going to be a very, very, very valuable asset to the NFL because now they can save their stars from themselves. So you're going to see things like how Kawhi Leonard is always sitting out and stuff. So you're going to get to see that a lot. And, you know, those players are going to have to start taking those chips.
Yeah.
So they're going to be able to go into that blue tent and you don't know what you're going to see in that blue tent. It's going to light up. You might see a whole doctor come out there.
Think about concussions.
Yeah.
What if they say, hey, one more concussion, you gonna be done. You're gonna be a vegetable. You're gonna see a lot of early retirements in the NFL, NBA.
Because they're gonna want them to retire early so they can start bringing in their creations, their AI robots.
Yeah.
And then there won't be no need for injury. Oh, you're sick and tired of your players getting rest. You're sick and tired of your favorite players getting injured.
Example of how the Warriors are using physical AI to support their players.
Yeah, at first it was definitely weird having all these robots moving around and doing stuff, but they just become part of the day-to-day.
These robots can replicate any of them. I just treat them like any other player. Get the f out of here. Give me another one.
It's time to get swole.
This guy makes me feel like Luke Skywalker. He's like my R2. Isn't that right, Kay?
That's right, Big G.
See?
They don't take breaks, they don't need water. It makes you want to go harder. It definitely pushed our practices to another level.
I told you before, you're supposed to be over there. Kind of feels natural at this point.
We watched that movie you told us about yesterday. It's pretty good.
That George Clooney sure has a lot to teach us.
Let's welcome our latest NBA All-Stars, Kit, Mimic, and BB.
And that's what it's going to lead to.
Yeah. Imagine a sport where you don't have to worry about injuries anymore. Imagine a sport where you get to see your player 100% of the time. You'll never see them miss a game. Whoa, what is that going to do for your fantasy draft, man? They're going to include it in everything because if you got a fantasy draft and you know your players aren't going to get hurt, oh, you Gucci. And then you already don't care about a script, right? Because they're doing it right in front of your face now, giving you a script. So now when they play, you know it's all scripted because they have to get on the computer to make them do the things. Now, a cool thing they could do is be interactive and have kids with controllers playing with them.
We gonna get to that.
Man,
don't worry.
So,
we just getting started, bro.
Man, you gotta think on their level, bro. These people thinking 30, 40 years ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. All right. Let's let's get back to the article. All right. So we talked about injuries before they happen. And again, we just talked about it. They're helping teams not on the field, but behind the scenes as well, making everything run smoother and more efficiently. All right, let's go to recruiting and scouting. By using artificial intelligence technologies, sports organizations have been able to improve their overall talent pool. No longer are sports clubs dependent on scouts alone. They are now able to use big data from game highlights and game films to determine the potential success of prospective players. By identifying talented athletes early and more accurately, the quality of play in the sports world is bound to get better. Performance analysts powered by AI is also set to change how teams work, giving coaches and staff deeper insights into players throughout their careers. This shift will reshape the way teams approach everything from training to in-game decisions. All right. So basically, they're already playing on like kind of like a Madden level with the AI, because the AI is able to, again, it says training to in-game decisions. Now, with scouting, I'm going to go to a video here in a second, but with scouting is, and they're telling you all this as if it's going to assist the scouts and the managers and the coaches and everything. It's going to replace them. That's the trick here. So all this technology sounds great, but eventually it's going to put a lot of people out of jobs, and they're already talking about it. AI replacing millions of jobs. It's going to happen in sports. This is how it impacts people.
You think it's just going to stop at Amazon?
Right. No. They're already telling you, by using artificial intelligence technologies, sports organizations have been able to improve their overall talent pool. No longer are sports clubs dependent on scouts alone.
So people like me who like to go out there and scout talent, that's coming at my job.
You see what I'm saying? Jobs.
Yeah. But I'm just to put it in a simple aspect, like if you're a scouter or a recruiter, especially in college, there's plenty of them in college because you got to go all over the U.S. Think about all those jobs that's going to be gone, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they talking these things, you think they're talking about doing this for human energy? No.
Mm-mm.
This is for something they can control and don't have no issue with it. 100% control. And what do you do? How you get 100% control? A computer.
Yeah.
That's what's coming.
Check it out. Let's go to a video because we're going to be thorough here.
Ronaldo, Messi. Now I'm going to start by getting you to visualize sporting greatness. And what do you see? It's probably athletes like LeBron James, Caitlin Clarks, Saquon Barkley, Simone Biles, Ronaldo, Messi. You see, we tend to think of athletes from quite a small subset of countries. So I'd forgive you for thinking that the best talent in the world just comes from those places. But that's not strictly true, because talent existed long before their sporting greatness, and many things have to happen along the way for them to realize their potential. Now, one thing that's commonly overlooked is that they got an opportunity and were visible. See, talent exists everywhere. It's finding the talent that can be the challenge. So how do we do that? Now, typically, that's scouting. It's every young athlete's dream to be scouted. You see the old guy up in the bleachers, he's writing his notes, and late you get the call. He wants you to try out. It's a thrilling fantasy for so many people. There's only so many scouts. Now, I'm from the UK, where Chelsea Football Club have one of the most prestigious and well-funded youth academy programs in the world.
UK.
But each Premier League team, or each Premier League scout, can only see about 2,000 players per year. But millions play the game. And even from those 2,000, it's already super limited by the players' geography, their cost factors, their access factors. Lots of young people now take.
So basically, we're going to react to this a little bit. And basically what he's saying is they got all these players, but they don't have enough scouts. They they want to scout everybody across the world. You see what I'm saying? And they saying that there's players basically that are getting overlooked. This is how he's putting it. He's trying to sell it to you. You look at him. He's a salesman.
They give off the same energy. Every last one of them. But go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what he's talking about. You know, when he's saying, "Oh, we got all these players, but we only got, a handful of scouts." He says millions of players across the world. So again, this ain't a US thing, this ain't a UK thing. This is a worldwide thing. You know, people got to get off this separatist movement. You know, we all in this together. Literally, they're bringing this stuff across the world. And at this point, it's going to be humans versus AI. So, but let's continue.
Getting that into their own hands. They're uploading social media clips of their best plays online. But now we've just replaced a human with an algorithm that's not designed for talent ID to decide who gets seen. What do we do about that? It's simply not possible.
You heard him, right? We just replaced a human with an algorithm. Hold up. Don't let that go past your head.
There you go.
Uploading social media clips of their best plays online. But now we've just replaced a human with an algorithm that's not designed for talent ID to decide who gets seen. What do we do about that? It's simply not possible for Chelsea Football Club to see every talent in the world.
See?
Or is it? See, there's technologies now, like computer vision, AI, and deep learning that help us bridge that gap. Now, personally, I'm not a scout or a coach. My route was biomechanics, which is the science of motion. And like many people in my profession, we work in sports laboratories or with clubs.
Hold on. He's not a scout or a coach. So again,
right.
You see what I'm saying? This is somebody that they ain't even involved in sports.
Science and motion. So that gives him the ability to do and talk of what he's talking about because he does science and motion. So I guess they say science and motion like he's an expert of people running and going in motion, and that makes him an expert of talking about athletes going in motion and doing plays and things. Like, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Like,
you
think
see what
about
I'm saying?
this, bro. Look, this is how they present it to you. They talk cool, they talk smooth, calm, and they're getting ready to do the most diabolical things to you. Man, that is vicious, man. That is a vicious talent. That is a vicious, because it's a talent, because it's all energy, so it is a talent. But it's vicious, bro. This is what everybody want to go around and say diabolical all the time. This is the diabolical that you need to be looking at. Like, seriously,
this man
bro.
just said replacing humans with algorithms. Like, don't let that wordage go past y'all. He slid it in there real cool.
Yeah, that's when you should be asking, what do you mean by that?
What you mean? Right. Ain't nobody asking no questions. You see they sitting there all calm, chilling, nodding their head. Yes, sir.
Because
yes, sir.
we agree. Get our pockets lined up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can continue on, man, but this is stuff you gotta watch out for, man. These little dudes in these little suits with the loose collars, with the little headset on and talking cool, smooth. They always got the hairspray in there with the little gel. These little dudes, the little corporate dudes, they go in there, they tell you everything they finna do to you in code, and sometimes blatantly in your face because they know you ain't paying attention. You worried about that money.
And see, we in America, but I need people to understand, he's talking about soccer, but remember, soccer is the worldwide sport.
That's a
football,
fact.
It ain't basketball. You know what I'm saying? It ain't baseball.
It's soccer.
It's soccer. So that's why they starting in soccer.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just an easy crossover to, the American sports, which is football, football, basketball, baseball. But
it's like if you had an ultimate weapon, soccer allows you to have a base everywhere because soccer is everywhere. It allows you to have a base everywhere.
Exactly.
you got to think about this deeper than just on the surface, bro. This is chess. And so we got a spot everywhere in the world though. You can see what we're doing everywhere with soccer. That's why soccer is always going to be the first thing.
Exactly.
Because everybody pay attention to soccer in every country, everywhere. This whole landmass.
All right, let's.
With a remit of improving athlete performance or reducing injury risk. And I was working in my lab that one day, my now founder and CEO, Darren Perry's walked in with his son Reef, who was struggling with an injury. And we started analysing him with all this wonderful equipment. And we got talking about the scouting problem. And he noted just how unfair and biased scouting could be.
A scouting problem. Why is he talking about a scouting problem? Why is it a problem? What is you see this malarkey? This dude is talking.
So they brought up injuries, like we just said. Didn't they say he's gonna try to get it to where they can stop an injury before it happens? And when they get tired of doing it on the humans, that's when they're gonna bring in full AI.
This guy right here, man.
In my lab.
He'd seen it himself. Entire futures could be decided in one day by one person who has an opinion. He noted how completely devoid of data youth scouting can be. And he said to me, what if we took all this lab protocols, all the data, all the equipment, and put them into a set of standardized smartphone drills so any kid anywhere in the world could be tested fairly and equitably?
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is how they're getting you. Did you hear that? Smartphone drills. You see it? They slick. They slide with the wordage. But we could use their own technology against them. It's a simple rewind button. Check it out. This is crazy.
By one person who has an opinion. He noted how completely devoid of data youth scouting can be. And he said to me, what if we took all this lab protocols, all the data, all the equipment, and put them into a set of standardized smartphone drills so any kid anywhere.
Phone drills. So any kid anywhere in the world could be tested fairly and equally.
So basically, this is how they're gonna get your kids to get chipped, because you're gonna have to be chipped because that phone's gonna have to be linked to your kid.
Yes.
And guess what? They're gonna be able to know where all the kids in the world are.
Yes. Do you see what they doing?
Yeah. And this is just from the sports angle.
Give your kid this phone. This is how they gonna sell it to you, bro. Give your kid this phone, and if he's good enough, he could be in the NBA. He don't even have to play for a team. We just gonna monitor him, test his height, weight, how fast he is. All he has to do
send him to our lab.
And so he could be tested. You see what I'm saying? So they gonna give your kid a smartphone so they could test him to see if he's valuable enough to play sports. You see this?
Yeah, they're taking out the human aspect. Now coaches aren't needed anymore.
Crazy work, bro.
You just gonna have a bunch of savages out there playing football here soon. They ain't gonna be coached no more. I mean, you already see it now. They ain't being coached no more.
Nah.
You just gonna have a bunch of bad football for years, and then they're gonna tell you you're tired of watching bad football. You see what I'm saying? Here comes the Terminator.
Are you tired of these bumbling athletes?
Yeah.
You want to go back to the
injuries? Tired of the injuries? Yeah, that man got a foot sprain. You told him he got to be out the whole year. Yeah, you get hit any of this part of your foot, your career could be over.
Fall off,
like, damn, for real, coach? You're tired of your favorite players sitting out. You already got people talking about it, man. You don't need no rest days in basketball. What they call them? Whatever they call them days, they be sitting out the top athletes.
Yeah.
So you're tired of your top
days or whatever.
Yeah. Your top athletes having to take maintenance.
AI doesn't need maintenance.
Yeah, right.
It can run forever.
It can run forever. It can shoot forever. It can dribble forever. It can jump forever. It can do everything that you want to do. All you got to do is type in your computer, your cell phone, your favorite player. And that's the player they're going to make go off in them games.
My man said he gonna give kids smartphones so he can test them.
So
I'm telling you, bro, this is wild, crazy right here.
Your kids are gonna be going to some lab in Switzerland, Yugoslavia, or whatever, for no reason, bro.
The AI said he's the next Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
really? Yeah,
man. Your kid come back like a cyborg, bro. Kid come back like a cyborg. And they'll put all type of mechanical chips and parts in them kids.
Dang, bro.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna play a little bit.
Where in the world could be tested fairly, inequitably? For me, it was a brilliant vision to a genuine problem. So I joined his team, AI.io, where we build AI-based solutions across all of sport. Now, the first thing we built was AI Scout for the problem at hand. And here's how it works. Simply kid downloads an app for free, and they record themselves doing these predefined drills directly from the phone. We use computer vision.
Download the app for free and record themselves doing drills. Look at this shit.
Man, oh man.
AI in the cloud to analyze that. We analyze 22 key body segments. We can even do things like turn the 2D video into an inferred 3D. And bring all that together, we get things like what direction did they run? How did they turn? How high did they jump? The speed, the symmetry, the coordination, and so on. But collecting that raw level data is just one part of the problem. So you've got to be able to interpret that data. And you've got to be able to score an athlete based on that data. And most importantly, you've got to make it specific for those that are looking for talent. Specificity is key here. For example, in football, soccer, for the Americans in the audience, each team or scout or coach kind of look for a different thing, depending on what they need at that given moment of time. So some teams or coaches might want athletes with power and pace. Others might want coordination and technique and great body movement. So we have to make our scout, you have to be tailored on that club by club basis. Now, to answer these questions.
So I'm gonna leave it there. If y'all like this video, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, and we'll do a part 2. It's a lot to get into with AI, but I'm gonna leave that that video right there for now. But you hear what he's talking about, right?